What's going on, you guys? Petplatypus here. Some of you older subscribers may recognize this camera setup. This is where it all started with my Hunter x Hunter videos. Kind of nostalgic, but you're not here to listen to me talk about my camera angles. You're here to listen to me talk about Slam Dunk Volume 1. I kind of just thought I'd surprise you guys, you know, I just throw out Avatar Month, I just throw out top 10 auras. You know, no setup to these videos, I just kind of like, hey, I'll make that video, maybe they'll like it, boom, here you go. So, that's pretty much the case here. I see this fucking volume at the bookstore, I'm like, $1 for this? Alright, you know, I've heard pretty good things. You know, it's by the guy who made Vagabond. I've heard that's a really good series. You know, whenever I see hype for Kuriko's Basketball in the comments, I see hype for this series. Like, oh, this series is way better than Kuriko's Basketball. And, which Kuriko's Basketball I've never seen either. And, you know, I was kind of thinking, well, I don't really like sports manga or slice of life, and I don't really like basketball all that much. You know, I don't really like watching it. But then you replace basketball with boxing, and I said the same thing about Hajime no Ippo, and now it's in my top 10. So I said, what the hell, it's only $1. Slam Dunk Volume 1. This is my review. So, I'll start with, like, the characters, I guess. It's about a guy... Actually, I won't even go into the characters. I'm just going to talk about the setup of the story. It's about a guy who's going into high school. He finds a chick who he really, really fucking likes. He's been rejected a lot. So this is like, no, this is going to be the chick. And she likes this other guy, and she also likes basketball, and this other guy is a basketball player. So he decides to join the basketball team to impress her, and that's really the setup overall. He's got his friends who antagonize him. You've got her brother, that's the captain, the guy she likes, that's this Sasuke-esque character. I mean, this came before Sasuke, but still, it's that same character type. It's the dark-haired, brooding, cool guy that all the chicks like, including the main love interest, of course. And that really is the setup. He just wants to join the basketball team, get good at basketball and slam dunk, so he can slam this chick, if you know what I mean. He says walk home with her. I know what he wants. I know what he wants. It's high school. No, I'm just fucking around, but yeah. So now I guess I'll talk about the characters. We've got the main character, whose name I don't remember how to pronounce, starts with an S. I'm calling him Basketball Kuwabara, because he literally is Basketball Kuwabara. He's a red-headed, pompadour-wearing punk dude from school who gets into fights easily, has a short temper, kind of dumb. Not quite as much of a man's man as Kuwabara, not nearly as good of a character, but he is that same kind of character. So I do think he's an not interesting, but I do think he's an entertaining main character. Ruakawa, the pretty boy, not pretty boy, the guy everyone likes, yeah, the guy everyone likes, excuse me, I said that right. I was like, the guy every guy likes? I fucking mixed it up in my head. The guy every chick likes, not that interesting. He's kind of whatever. Not really a dick, not really a nice guy, just kind of in between. He's meh. You got the friends who are okay, you know, just kind of comedic relief. I mean, there's a lot of comedy anyway, but they're just kind of purely comedy. And you have the main love interest, excuse me. You have the main love interest chick who is okay at best. She's alright. She's nothing special, but she's not horrible or annoying either. So there's that. And her brother, who is just kind of a big tough guy. For being a Japanese dude, he looks pretty black. I'm just saying. Like, I'm not racist or no bullshit. Don't get stupid with me. He looked like a black guy to me for some reason. He had like the flat top fade going on and shit. But whatever, it's a nitpick. Or it's not even a nitpick. It's like a fucking... What is that? Like a... I can't think of anything better than nitpick. It's like a observation, I guess. Whatever. That's your characters. That's your setup for the story. So, what do I think of this groundbreaking, inspirational... Well, I don't know if it's all that, but... What do I think of this fucking, you know, masterpiece according to the back of the volume, which you have to take with a grain of salt because this book is trying to sell itself to you, so of course they're going to call it a masterpiece. What do I think of this, you know, legendary Shonen Jump series from the 80s or whatever? It's meh, honestly. The characters don't do anything for me. Like I said, main character's entertaining, but there's nothing really else to him other than comedy. He's kind of an asshole, honestly. I know he's supposed to learn and everything, but he's really impatient. He's really douchey, kind of. Or not douchey, but just too quick to pick a fight. No patience to him at all. There's nothing to this character that was really all that likable, except for when he's funny. That's usually when he's just making fun of other people or whatever, or just being silly. Not that I dislike him, he just doesn't do anything for me outside of a few funny jokes, and he's, you know, kind of entertaining. None of the other characters do anything for me. Besides the comedy, the best part of this volume is the scene where she sees him, like, not fighting the guy she likes, but the guy she likes has blood on his face, and she's like, oh my god, you beat him up, I'm so mad at you, I hate you. And it immediately gets explained to her, this is a misunderstanding, he didn't do anything, the real story gets told to her, and she's like, oh, I was wrong, I'm sorry, I said those mean things to him, I gotta go apologize. And I'm like, yes, thank you, I hate the cliche of the stupid misunderstanding where it's like, it looks like the good guy did something bad, or it looks like the main character did something bad, and the chick gets mad at him, and they don't listen, they refuse, they're too stubborn about it. I hate that misunderstanding. I've seen it in movies and TV shows and a little bit of other anime and stuff. I'm just like, no, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of seeing this. And as soon as it started, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And it fixed itself right quick, and very good. You dodged a bullet there, series. I liked that a lot. But other than that, there's not really much else to say. I can't really talk about the basketball yet. It could have some cool strategy and everything, but I don't know. It's just meh. You know, that's really all I have to say. It didn't leave a bad taste in my mouth. It didn't leave a good taste in my mouth. I'm just kind of like, meh. I read it. I might read Volume 2. I'm a little bit interested to see where it goes, but, you know, I don't know. If I buy Volume 2 and it doesn't hook me at that point, I'm not going to waste my money. But yeah, you know, with Hajime no Ippo, it's the same situation. I'm not really a fan of this kind of genre or whatever, but with Hajime no Ippo, I was like, okay, he's a guy who wants to better himself and gain more confidence, and this is a sport that he's learned to love, and, you know, that was all cool, and the characters were really funny and cool design and artwork. This doesn't really have any of that. It's just a dude who wants to get with a chick, and he's going to learn a sport that he doesn't even like to do it, and it's probably going to end up being the whole, I don't even really like basketball, and she gets all upset with him, and I don't know where it's going to go. Hopefully it gets good. Hopefully it has some heart to it. The comedy's fine, but hopefully there's more to it than that. It's like 30 volumes long. Please be more to it than just comedy. But that's really all I have to say. I'll probably give it like a 6.5 to a 7. It's a decent to an okay volume. I'll pick up the next one. Don't know when, so I won't say when I'll do another volume review. But I will do another volume review in the future for Slam Dunk. So, thanks for watching this video. Tell me what you guys think of Slam Dunk as a series in the comment section below. No spoilers, please, in case I do continue reading it and get into the series. Follow me on Instagram, that would be awesome. Thumbs up for this video would also be awesome. Subscribe if you like what you've seen here, or if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.